Thought we'd have a little bit of fun today with some members of Carolina basketball in a virtual dunk contest. Obviously, Adam and I are experts in dunking, so we thought that we'd bring in 3 other experts at this. And joining us, the reigning ACC Most Improved Player, second team All-Conference a year ago, Tar Heel senior Garrison Brooks. G, how you doing?
Doing well, how are you?
Doing great. We have a man who has, we talked to him before we started, maybe a half a career dunk in his Tar Heel career, senior Carolina guard, Andrew Platek. Andrew, what's up?
How you doing? Doing well.
And we have redshirt junior big man, Sterling Manley. Sterling, how are you, sir?
Doing very well. Good seeing you.
All right, good to see all 3 of you guys. Adam, we should have a lot of fun with this. We're going to go through 7 historic Carolina dunks and going to get the guys' reaction.
And Andrew, don't worry, you're still 0.5 ahead of the combined total of this table. So no shame here.
I'll take what I can get, man.
All right, let's get started. Our first dunk comes from early in the 2008 season. Tyler Hansbrough was the National Player of the Year this year, and he had a lot of impressive dunks, including this one against Iona. Let's take a look.
Gives it to Hansbrough. Oh, my goodness!
A little slow-mo look here on the replay. By the way, that's Deshaun Griffin. Sorry, Deshaun, we're bringing this back 12 years later on that one from Tyler Hansbrough. Okay, guys, Garrison's face, I think, sums that one up. We're going to ask you all to write down your score, and then when you have it up, just hold it up in front of you so we can't see it. We want to see the back of your piece of paper or your whiteboard. Hold that up when you're ready, and then we'll ask you all to flip your scores around at the same time. Tyler Hansbrough against Iona, our first one. Everybody got it? Garrison's ready, Andrew's ready, Sterling's ready. All right, guys, flip them around.
Oh, big numbers. Big numbers right off the bat for Tyler Hansbrough.
Oh, Sterling gave that one a 10. What sealed it for you?
9 for the dunk, but I got to give him an extra point for the celebration because he let him know that, like, yeah, I just put you in the body bag. Like, I thank all of you. So definitely 9 for the dunk, and then the celebration took it over the top.
Andrew, that's a 9.5. What's a brother got to do to get a 10?
Well, I'm thinking of these as like dunk contest dunks, but in-game dunks are way harder. So maybe it should be a 10, but you know I'm a critic. But that I haven't seen Tyler get up like that in years. So this is.
Don't second guess your votes. Stick with your gut reaction. Right. You thought it was a 9.5. That's what we're going.
9.5. A 10 is.
Well, maybe we'll find out.
We'll find out what a 10 is, but like VC's dunk or Danny Green's dunk over. Paulus, that's a 10.
Now, don't go giving away future dunks, Andrew.
Spoiler alert.
All right, Adam, you've got the next one. Lead us in.
All right, our next contestant is someone with whom you are all familiar. It's Nassir Little. This dunk comes from the UCLA game in November of 2018. The unfortunate recipient, Jalen Hill.
The Las Vegas invitation.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my.
Well, there's Sterling right there. He liked it then. All right. Let's get your scores. Now remember, we got 7 total dunks. We've gotta have some kind of separation between all these dunks too. They're all pretty good. All right, Garrison's ready. Andrew's ready. Sterling's ready. All right, guys, let's see them. Ooh,
Sterling, we had 2 10s and an 8. You gave it an 8. What was missing from that dunk?
Hey, I'm hard on my boy Nas. I've seen him do some incredible things. I've seen him do even better than that. So I'm going to stick with it. And I rock with it because I was in it and I was celebrating and I'm happy for him. But if you've only seen the stuff he's done in pickup, just dunking in practice, that's not even one of his best to me, in my eyes.
Garrison, you've been impressed so far. 2 10s from these two from you.
Thanks. I mean, I can't downplay the greatest player, one of the greatest players in Carolina history, and a really great player in Nassir Little. So I mean, that's tough. Were you involved in there? You saw that live?
I watched that live, but Hey, I've seen him do even more crazy than that. Come on, after pick up behind the back and try to do between the legs, like.
Oh, you gonna hold him to a higher standard than everyone else? Okay.
Yeah, I just hold him to a high standard. That's all.
All right, speaking of high standards, Andrew already mentioned our next dunk. This is one of the more famous ones in Tar Heel history, also from the 2008 season in Cameron Indoor Stadium. Danny Green left his mark in many ways on many people with this one, so let's take a look. I'm not sure
Green,
this is
middle of the
classic
floor. Off
execution
to
of
Ginyard
the
to Green for the dunk. Paula stood in trying to take.
That's what you want.
I'm BG.
I remember Adam having a chance while the guys write their scores down. Greg Paulus said that he often gets asked to sign that picture. And he said, why would I sign that picture?
Greg Paulus, to his credit, has been a pretty good sport about that play.
Absolutely.
But he pretty much has to be.
All right, guys, everybody's ready. Let's see him.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not quite sure how Garrison with a 9.8. So that was a 10. That's in a million there from Andrew Playtech. Okay, and Sterling had a 9 on that one. So Andrew, impressed to say the least.
Yes, when I think of Carolina basketball, like this is the dunk I think of. Like this is the one all the clips are about. Like you have the other angle of from the back where it's literally body to body. He falls down like against Duke. It just doesn't get better than this for dunks.
That's a 9.8. Where'd the 0.2 deduction come from?
I mean, y'all said I was judging. I was giving out too high scores, so I had to duck.
Danny Green, the man who took the hit because we said Garrison was giving out a lot of 10s. All right, Adam, what's the next one?
All right, maybe Garrison was saving his 10 for this one. This is someone who you all know, but we don't want to build it up too much. Let's just go right to it and see what y'all think.
Who set the screen on you, B?
That was, of course, from this past season in Blacksburg against Virginia Tech. Jalen Cone, who had a great game for the Hokies, but was on the wrong side of that particular play from Garrison. Garrison had that score quickly ready to go. Sterling looks like he's ready. Andrew thinking hard.
Garrison's had that written down since the night of January 22nd. If anybody ever asks me, 10.
All right, guys, we're ready. Let's see it. So we got, there's a wide range here. Garrison with 15,000, Sterling a 5, and Playtech 9 for the dunk, 1 for the screen, so a 10 total. It seemed like fair grades. Sterling a 5. What more can your boy G do over there?
Hey, if it was on somebody of some stature or some size, I would have gave him some more kudos. But man, you can't body a 5'5" guy and then get turned. So hey, I'm not.
Don't you let me come in there, Sterling.
I've seen him dunk on the likes of Wendell Carter and Marvin Bagley. So I think he can do better.
Garrison, any comment?
I didn't make him do anything. I didn't make him jump, Sterling. I'm sorry.
You probably didn't even notice he was there. So
yeah.
So I'm tough on you on that one.
All right, let's go. This is the oldest dunk that we have in our collection. This one comes from January of 1984. Certainly a recognizable Tar Heel. Let's take a look. Right at the end of the game.
Jordan, look at that! Holy cow!
We all know this school. Yeah. But Coach Reeves told us the story. Coach Smith never even saw that dunk.
That's right. There's the story. Coach Smith on his TV show that week didn't want that dunk included on the game highlights because he felt like he was worried that people would think that the Tar Heels were showing up Maryland.
So the only place you couldn't see that dunk was on the Carolina basketball TV show.
All right, now, Andrew, you said you were looking for dunk contest style dunks. That was pretty close. Let's see everybody score. Oh, there we go, Adam.
Yeah.
Proper respect for the GOAT, right?
A little less than 1 million, but still a solid score of 10. What's the difference in an open court dunk like that and a dunk on someone, which the other ones have been?
Well, first it's MJ, so like he just gets a 10 just based off of that fact. And I've actually never seen anyone else do this dunk, like ever in a game. Like I've seen it in the dunk contest, sure, but nobody I've seen bring it around with one hand. And I think Nas tried a couple times, but like this is way harder than it looks too. And to pull it out in a game, you got to be the GOAT.
All right. Our next one, another really famous Carolina dunker, Vince Carter. The context of this one is important because this dunk is against Wake Forest and it happens on Tim Duncan. So this is at the Smith Center, Vince Carter.
Carter driving right down the lane, gets the dunk, and he got fouled on the play by Goldman. What an athletic dunk by Vince Carter.
That hurts my feelings. I love Tim Duncan.
All right, yeah, Garrison, you're conflicted. Tim Duncan fan, but a Tar Heel, Vince Carter. Maybe, Adam, Vince Carter or Michael Jordan, best in-game dunker for the Tar Heels.
Oh, come on. I mean, you can't not say Michael Jordan, but Vince Carter had some great dunks. I'm very disturbed about how old that footage looks.
Yeah, that footage looked way too old for my liking. All right, Sterling's ready, Andrew's ready, G is ready. What you got, guys?
Hurts my feelings.
Oh.
Wow, Andrew, I knew you were going to be the guy.
I want Playtech a 9.
So if Vince Carter could have gotten a screen from Andrew Playtech, that possibly would have made it a 10.
Could have got another point.
Be a 10.
A 9?
The only reason
Sterling, what'd you like about that one?
For one, it's Tim Duncan, and two, he had to slide past him in the air and extend over him.
That's why I gave it a 9, though.
Why?
What was the worst of -1? Where do you give the -1 at?
Because it was like on him, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like
Over the top of Tim Duncan.
like
It was
he
on Tim Duncan, but not over the
slid past and kind of did the extendo arms like to dunk it. But that's the only reason. I'm just being critical.
I feel like our judges have matured as this has gone along. Andrew's like, well, it didn't quite go over the top. He had to slide by him in midair with 2 hands to finish.
No disrespect to Vince. But
When Playtech dunks on somebody, it is right on their head. He doesn't slide past them in the air. He does it the right way.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, last one. Another very famous Tar Heel dunk. This one from 1995. Jerry Stackhouse in Cameron Indoor. Let's take a look.
Down the side to Stackhouse. Stackhouse streaking in on Park. Rebound dunk is good, and
There's
it
some
gets fouled by
incredible dunks
Park.
in this game overall, not just this
Yeah,
one.
Rasheed Wallace had some good ones too.
Yeah, Rasheed, right? Yeah.
Thanks.
I believe Mick Mixon on the radio call added that Jerry Stackhouse just dunked on 14 feet of Duke postman, as you had 2 7-footers down there. Cherokee Parks and Meeks, was that there?
Eric Meek.
Eric Meek, the other Duke big man down there. So an up and under on the baseline over a couple of guys. Our final one, Garrison, Andrew, and Sterling. Everybody ready with your score? All right, let's see it, guys. Whoa! We may have a winner, Adam. We've got 100, a 10, and a 10 to the 10th power from Andrew Playtech. All high scores. Garrison, what'd you like?
Everything about it that defines the Duke Carolina game. That's the first highlight that comes to my mind when you see like Duke Carolina headline. It's immediately you think about that, and it's a great play. Did he dunk over him that time, Andrew? Huh?
Yes, he did, G. I give that, like, I don't even know what that is, 10 to the 10th power. It's something big. But this is, like, one of the craziest dunks I've seen in my life. And it's like he reverses over 2 people. Like, it's hard to do that just normally. And he does it over 2 people and stuffs them in the rim.
You know what I was thinking about back on the DG dunk? They passed it back to the foul line. Coach probably lost his mind. Good thing.
He probably still lose his mind watching it.
Yeah.
Good thing it wasn't a charge, because if it was a charge, he would have lost his mind that they passed it back after a man was ahead. Oof.
Well, that's why that one's not on the clip tape.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, guys,
I
real
never
quick,
thought about
I want everybody
Think about
what was your
pass the
favorite
back,
dunk that you saw
pass the
today? Garrison, we'll start with you. Which was your favorite?
Ha. Garrison Brooks.
Playtech, how about you?
I want to say G's because that was the one I was in, but I got to give it to DG. Like, that's still my favorite dunk, Carolina dunk ever.
Sterling, how about you?
I think I'm gonna go with Stack for sure. Stackhouse for sure.
Man, Adam, we were going to try to come up with a win. I think we're all winners today. It's really the lesson.
The fact
if we're
that there's
being
so many
honest.
to choose from is ridiculous. And nobody
honest.
picked Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
No, I
Garrison
was about to
Brooks,
say, we're being
Andrew
honest.
Playtech,
I'm
Sterling
joking.
Manley. Guys, thank you so much for having fun with us, hanging out with us today. Glad everybody is healthy and safe and doing well, and look forward to seeing you back out on the court soon.
Sir.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.